Hello everyone, welcome to Vegas. I thought before I started the vlog I'd come outside and see how things are. It's very early on, where is it? Monday morning. So I got here about 8 o'clock on Saturday night. And they'd just been having really nice weather and early temperatures really high. As soon as I got here, the weather changed and the wind is now kicking in. Today actually might be quite bad, to be fair. There's a weather advisory of seriously strong winds, and my poor brother, who you will hear from in this vlog, is flying home today, so hopefully he makes it. But yeah, it'll be interesting. You'll hear his views as a Vegas virgin and what he thought of Vegas, having never been here before. That's why he's a virgin, he just said that. Ugh. Anyway, it's very early in the morning. So anyway, yeah, got here Saturday night, didn't get into the room till about 10, so had a bit of play. Was playing all day yesterday with my brother and hanging out, and oh my god, this wind. The bonuses were going really well, but I've just been playing again. I had an hour's nap. I don't sleep, I have an hour's nap every now and then. Yesterday hit bonuses left, right and centre. So far in about 10 minutes I'm about $100 down, so the luck might have run out, I don't know. What are the ones I've been enjoying? Oh, Tiger and Dragon, I love that. The one I call Sweaty Dynamite, but I think it's called Dynamite Pop. And Phoenix Link's been really kind to me, so maybe I'll go back in and try Phoenix Link. Oh my god, this wind. I have killed the weather. Stormy Peg has killed the weather. Anyway, I'll shut up and go away because you don't want to look at me. So here's the first day with thoughts from a Vegas virgin included. What did he think of Vegas? Will he be coming back? I don't know. Anyway, later today, my dear friend Denise arrived, and I'll be going to see her over at Mandalay Bay. As you can see, even though it's back to front, I am at Luxor. But yeah, Denise is next door, so I'm seeing her today. And then my lovely friends Danielle and Michael arrived from Dublin on Tuesday. Right, I'm going to get back inside before I get blown away. Enjoy the vlog, and there'll be more soon if the camera doesn't fly off. Good afternoon and welcome to a very busy Heathrow Airport. Saturday, March the 29th, 2 p.m. But as you can see, not busy here. So I'll give you my first tip, because this series of vlogs, I've decided I'm going to make them useful so that it helps people when they go to Vegas. So this is my first tip. Head out of the main concourse, head towards where it says prayer room, and head towards gate 24. First thing is, you've got a seating area here that hardly anyone ever comes to, so it's completely peaceful. Down those stairs and escalator or lift is a toilet that hardly anyone goes to, and a water machine. The water machine out on the main concourse had an enormous queue. So that is my first tip at the airport. Head to gate 24, quiet seating area, quiet toilet, and a water machine. What else would I have to say to you? Yes, if you saw my previous vlog, I stayed overnight at the Premier Inn just down the road from here last night for 50 quid. Absolutely brilliant experience. And this morning I walked out, I got on the public transport bus. It's either 111 or 105. Cost £1.75, and I was here in 15 minutes. You get off the bus, head down towards the underground and follow the signs, and I was at the front door of Virgin 6 minutes after getting off the bus. So all in all, it was less than 25 minutes to get from my hotel to here. Anyway, those are my first tips of this trip. Yeah, cocked up already. So I board in about an hour, take off at 4 o'clock, hopefully, and land about 10 to 8 local time in Vegas, which will be about 10 to 4 in the morning for me. But we forget about that, we just go out and carry on. So that'll probably be it for now, and probably next time I see you, I will be in Vegas. Hello, good evening, and welcome to Las Vegas. Okay, so in the spirit of trying to help people who have never been here before or aren't sure what to do on arrival, I have literally just walked through passport control, then you go straight through baggage claim, and you come out into a very long corridor. Anywhere along that corridor, choose one of the side doors. For example, this one here. So you'll just walk down, pick an outside door. There is a great shop called Liquor Library just before you come out, where you can grab essentials like bottles of Coke, crisps, etc. Here is your taxi cab area. This is the way that I recommend if you are coming to Vegas. Always take the cab. They have fixed prices. There are set zones. They cannot rip you off. By law, they have to stick to those prices. So you can take a shuttle, you can take an Uber, you can take a Lyft. I'm sure they're all cheaper. But this, for between $20 and $30, in my opinion, is the best way to get to the Strip, because there's always a long line of taxis here. They're always quick. So let me just show you the sign that tells you the pricing. It is split into 3 zones between $21 and $29. Okay, time I went and got my cab. See you later. Hello, good morning and welcome to Las Vegas. I thought I'd just give you a quick show around the room that I've got. It's in the tower part of Luxor, because if you don't know Luxor, there's the main pyramid and then there's a tower. They're newer rooms and they're much smarter. Well, they were until I got here, because as you can see, I've just done my washing. If you hang your washing there, then the sun comes around this side in the morning, usually, although the weather's gone a bit pear-shaped. And then your clothes dry nicely. Yeah, anyway. So we've got a nice chair there to look at the trousers drying on the window. Then we have a lovely bed. These rooms are known as Tower Elite rooms, and they come in king or queen. You've got a couple of sockets down there. Bedside cabinets. Same on that side, with the sockets for all your charging needs down there. The good thing about Tower Elite rooms, which I was very, very fortunate I got an upgrade to this room, is this. You get a coffee machine. I brought 1 or 2 sachets from my stay at Premier Inn. That should keep me going, shouldn't it? So yeah, that's one bonus of this room. The second bonus of this room is your very own fridge. Again, for people that don't know Vegas, having a fridge in a room is not normal, neither is coffee. So I'm very, very grateful to have been upgraded to this room. And then around here, big mirror, huge mirror. Nice TV over there, by the way. Oh, and for those that like that sort of thing, there's an ironing board and an iron in there. We don't even need to look at that. Oh, your safe is in this drawer right here. And then you go through to your bathroom, which is very lovely. Got a single vanity, one of those like big scary close-up mirrors. And then you have the luxury of a tub and, sorry about this, I just had a shower, and a lovely shower. And these are great, these showers. I think the shower pressure is brilliant. And a toilet. And if you're wondering what that weird wire is there, I don't like bright lights. So at night, if you come in the bathroom, I just bring some battery fairy lights and it makes it all cozy. Anyway, that is a Tower Elite King room at Luxor, Las Vegas. Oh yes, one other handy hint. If you see here, you get these shortbread fingers and these lovely crisps. If you fly with Virgin, they always have a basket down the back of the plane and tell you to help yourself. So I started off my room snacks with some of those. The thing I would say to people, actually, if you're a newbie and you're not in one of these rooms and you won't get a kettle, I would suggest that you invest in a kettle. Either bring one and get an adapter, or you can go to Walgreens or CVS. You're not going to pay more than about $20, but then you've always got a kettle. Just bring a cheap jar of instant coffee, because you can spend a bomb. Starbucks is always busy, and you're going to get 2 coffees. You're probably $10 more than that. So invest in a kettle, then you have it for life. It's not just for Vegas, it's for life. Oh, another thing, eye drops. Always I bring eye drops, because number 1, you're up very late and you start to look red-eyed, but number 2, air conditioning really dries your eyes out. So yeah, Oh yeah, that's for my hair, because I have black hair, and if my roots start showing and I can't be bothered to dye it, I colour it in with a Sharpie. Oh yeah, and there's some little miniatures there of vodka that, again, ask them on the plane and bring them to your room. Then you're properly stocked, aren't you? Okay, that's a couple more of my handy hints to try and make life easy if you're new to Las Vegas. Oh look, first morning, my pigeons outside Excalibur. I usually feed ones outside New York, New York. Always have some spare bread or anything with you, because the pigeons appreciate it. Although I found in my luggage I had a bag of bird seed, so they're very happy with that. Good morning from Las Vegas, good morning to the pigeons. I just wanted to show everyone this game. I love this game. Every time I come to Cosmo, I play this game. It's sort of tucked away over here in the corner. The high limit is over that way. But the good thing about this game is how much it costs you to play. 25 cents you can bet on it. I put $5 in here half an hour ago. I've still got $3.34. Cosmo, I have to say, do extremely good cocktails. They're not quick, but they're very good. And if you look, hold on, let me try and point. Let me point there. There's a door. That is where the cocktail waitresses come in and out. And that is a tip I have for everyone. Go into a casino and check where they're going. And if you sit near that spot, you will get a cocktail. I will actually show you all the other places, because I know where the best one is at Excalibur, MGM, and several at Luxor, obviously, because I live at Luxor. Anyway, yes, so what I was going to say is you don't have to spend a fortune. I've been playing on $5 now for half an hour, had the most mind-blowing White Russian, and I play BAM! BAM! I highly recommend it. 25 cents. See, I told you, my little BAM game. 25 cents. Yeah, I just won $20.70 off 25 cents. See, you don't have to spend a fortune to enjoy yourself in Vegas. That's the point I want to make to people. You don't have to go mad. I would like to introduce you all to the high limit toilet at Cosmo. I have never been in here before. Look at this lush couch. I tell you, if you want to go to the toilet, come to the high limit rooms, because the toilets are so much nicer. Look. And do you know what the best part is? I love these lights. The lights are great. Best part is, when I got to customs, I had too many liquids and they took away my mouthwash. In here, they have little bottles of mouthwash. There were several more, that's all I'm going to say. But anyway, you never know what you're going to find in a high limit room toilet. Cosmo, gotta love it. There's no cookies today. Usually there's free cookies, but they do have mouthwash. Hello, me again. Who else did you expect? I just thought I'd do this because I got it. I was trying to think. Yeah, it's my first morning here. Got in last night. Time I got to the hotel, it was about 9 p.m. And it's about 9 a.m. following morning now. People often say, what's the weather like in Vegas at certain times of the year? This week is a classic example of you can't tell anyone, because a couple of days ago they were scorching, whoops, sorry about my finger there, they were scorching in 90 plus degrees and it was unseasonably mild. When I woke up this morning, the sky was pitch black and the wind started blowing, and there's a weather advisory coming into force later today for gusts of wind up to 60 miles an hour and possible rain. Now, I've been roaming around the casinos since about 6 this morning. I've just come out, and as you can see, I'm outside Bellagio, and it's glorious. It's 70 degrees, it's sunny, and the sky is blue. So yeah, when someone asks you about the weather at certain times of the year in Vegas, there really is no answer. Right, I am going to head up there. I should just tell you that I've just been in the high limit room at Cosmo and found out they have mouthwash in little bottles, and security took my mouthwash because I had too much liquid to fit in my bag. So So I've just raided the Cosmo High Limit room. I did go for cookies when there weren't any. So I got some mouthwash, and in the time it took me to get the mouthwash, they'd filled up the cookies. So I went into Cosmo, spent $12, ended up getting a bonus and coming out with $25, as well as several bottles of mouthwash and 3 cookies for breakfast. And now the sun's come out. So life in Vegas is pretty good, and as always, pretty random. So we'll see what happens next. I am here in Tower 2 at the Signature Suites at the MGM Grand. Approximately $190 a night, but you have a lounge area, bed, you got a microwave, a hob, sink, a DVD player and a telly, and then through there, really nice big bathroom with a shower, double vanity and a tub. And it's the big towers out the back of MGM Grand. So that's Signature Suites at MGM Grand. Right, I have with me Steve, who is my brother, who is a first timer to Las Vegas, but he's far too good looking to appear on camera. Nobody would be able to cope with it. So I'm going to ask him for some of his thoughts on his time in Vegas. So the first thing I want to know from him is there anything here that disappointed you or you thought was a bit rubbish?
Well, I was expecting there to be a load of ching of money coming out of machines. And I was expecting Circus to actually have some kind of circus.
So it didn't live up to expectations then?
No.
Fair enough. And you missed the coin machines. All right, fair enough. The casino that impressed you the most?
Caesar's Palace.
Why?
It was a word, the ceilings all lit up and the fountains in the middle and things like that.
So like the fact that it was more themed, do you think most of them are just like the same,
well,
they're quite bland?
Once you've walked into one, you looked at the machines, you could be in absolutely any of them.
Fair enough, fair enough. Was there anything that either confused or surprised you about Vegas?
No, not really. I mean, I was just a bit surprised about how difficult it is to cross some of the roads, because you seem to wait half an hour to cross and then you get 20 seconds. And in some places they've got walkways over the road, so I didn't understand why I couldn't just chuck some more of them in.
Fair enough. Is there anything you did that you would recommend that people do if they're, because you're not really a gambler, so if somebody's not a gambler and they're coming to Vegas, what would you say they should do? Was there anywhere you went?
Get a car, go out, look at southern Utah. So you've got Antelope Canyon, lower and upper, you get guided tours by Navajo guides. Go to the Grand Canyon, go to places like Kanab, go to Page, some of the little cities around, breaks it up.
All right, fair enough. Did you do any gambling at all, and did you have any success with it?
Just little bits, and again, little successes.
And one thing I was going to ask you, food. What was there anywhere you ate here that you'd recommend?
We didn't. Ramsay's Burger.
Oh, you went there?
Advertised as the best burger you'll ever put in your mouth. I personally believe, yes, he's right.
Really? I've never been. Oh, okay, fair enough. And what about your accommodation? Where did you stay?
We stayed in the MGM Towers.
You recommend it? Was it good?
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah. Was it a long way to get there from the casino to the actual room?
It's probably like a 5-minute walk, but you're all indoors and you've got walkways as well.
And you have use of the pool there as well?
You've got use of all of the pools here.
Perfect, excellent. So I suppose the last question is, would you come back to Vegas again?
I'm not saying I wouldn't, but it's not something I'd rush back to, because we don't really like doing the same place over and over again.
Fair enough, you like a bit of variety. So there you are, that's somebody who has never been to Vegas, my brother Steve, who, as I said, far too good looking to be on camera, so obviously he doesn't look like me at all. And that's your thoughts on any final words on Vegas?
Yeah, she said about filming me on camera, and I just said, no, it's not going to happen.
Yes, okay, right, fair enough. Right, I will leave you with an image of the flamingo as the sun goes down. Thank you, Steve, for your thoughts. I will be back with more later.